What sacrifices did Princess Diana make to protect her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, from the pressures of royal life? How did her unconventional parenting style challenge the very fabric of the British monarchy? And what secrets does a recently discovered letter reveal about her innermost thoughts and fears for their future? In the meantime, please subscribe to my channel TV Stars. Give it a like and leave a comment of at least 7 words, and if you feel like it, share this video with others. It will really help my channel. Thank you, and let's keep going. For decades, Princess Diana has remained one of the most iconic and beloved figures in modern history, not just as a royal, but as a compassionate humanitarian and, above all, a devoted mother. Her love for her sons, William and Harry, transcended palace protocols, societal expectations, and personal struggles. Now, years after her tragic death, a lost letter written by Diana to her eldest son, William, has surfaced, offering a deeply intimate and poignant glimpse into her heart, her fears, and her hopes for his future. This newly uncovered correspondence sheds light not only on Diana's unwavering love for her children, but also on her efforts to prepare them for a life filled with unimaginable privilege and challenges, all while fiercely defending their right to simply be children. In July of 2004, a modest London auction house caught the attention of royal watchers with an intriguing announcement. Among a collection of items for sale were personal letters from Princess Diana, handwritten notes that were far from polished press statements or rehearsed speeches. Instead, they were raw, intimate reflections shared with Violet Collison, a longtime housekeeper and trusted confidant of the Spencer family. Among these notes stands out a letter where Diana speaks of Prince William in ways no royal press release ever could. This was not a scripted or strategic message. It was a genuine expression of a mother's love and deep concern for her son's well-being. These letters provide a rare window into Diana's life, first and foremost as a mother, and secondarily as a member of the royal family. Over the course of her correspondence, a clear evolution can be observed. From the excitement of a young woman preparing to marry into the British monarchy to the exhaustion, disappointment, and emotional complexities of raising 2 sons under the unforgiving gaze of the public eye, Diana's words reflect her journey. A charming note written on the 8th of July in 1981, just weeks before her wedding to Prince Charles, captures a blend of humor and anxiety. "Everyone is running around, finishing last-minute tasks," she wrote, "yet the bride maintains her calm." This was vintage Diana, witty, sharp, and deeply sensitive. However, as the years passed and her personal struggles deepened, her letters transformed. They became more emotional, more serious, filled with maternal concern about raising her children in a spirit of compassion, kindness, and self-awareness despite their royal status. One particularly touching letter dated the 21st of June in 1989, on William's 7th birthday, encapsulates Diana's characteristic mixture of gratitude and affection. In it, she praises a police sergeant who organized a motorcycle display for William's birthday party, expressing thanks for the joy it brought to her son and his friends. Remarkably, this note was not only signed by Diana, but also bore the youthful signatures of William and Harry, a rare, almost sacred family artifact. These fleeting moments, preserved in ink and paper, reveal Diana's unwavering commitment to providing her sons with a semblance of a normal childhood. She took them to amusement parks, fast food chains, the cinema, and even on rides on the London Underground, not for show, but to help them understand what life is like for the people they would one day serve. Unlike previous generations of royals, Diana refused to let tradition dictate how she raised her children. She breastfed William, a rarity in royal circles, chose his name herself, and even took him along on royal tours, a practice almost unheard of at the time. She insisted on personally dropping her children off at school, attending their sporting events, and embarking on spontaneous outings. Her bodyguard, Ken Worth, recalled how Diana often donned simple clothing and cleverly disguised herself, allowing her boys to blend in with the crowds and enjoy themselves. On multiple occasions, she organized excursions during which the princes rode buses, ordered happy meals, and visited hospitals and shelters. All of this was part of her mission to teach them about empathy, pain, and privilege. This was not merely the modern Diana, it was a subtle rebellion against a system that had long prioritized image and etiquette over emotional connection. She yearned for her boys to grow up with warmth and compassion, rather than merely good manners. Diana's relationship with the press was complex. While her public persona was adored worldwide, she was acutely aware of how damaging relentless media attention could be, especially for her children. She meticulously controlled media access to William and Harry's lives in exchange for periods of privacy. Diana negotiated with palace representatives and the press to safeguard her sons while still allowing the public occasional glimpses into their lives. In her famous 1995 BBC interview for Panorama, Diana described her life as overwhelmed by public intrusion. Yet, amid her personal turmoil, her focus remained steadfastly on protecting her children. She aspired to raise them to be understanding, self-aware, and compassionate, wanting them to relate to ordinary people rather than simply ruling over them. After years of escalating public and private conflicts, Diana and Prince Charles officially separated in 1992, with their divorce finalized in 1996. Diana was stripped of the title Her Royal Highness, a demotion that deeply affected her. According to former butler Paul Burrell, losing this title hurt not for herself, but for what it meant. One day she would have to bow to her own son when he became king. Yet at just 14, William reportedly tenderly reassured her, saying, "Don't worry, Mummy, one day I'll give it back to you." Whether apocryphal or real, this story reflects the profound bond between mother and son, characterized by unwavering love, compassion, and mutual respect. Following her divorce, Diana focused on several causes close to her heart, including the fight against AIDS, advocacy for landmine victims, and the welfare of children. Her humanitarian efforts took her to Angola, Bosnia, and Harlem, places far removed from royal banquets. Despite the absence of royal family protection, she remained dedicated to William and Harry, actively participating in their upbringing, emotional development, and daily lives. Yet she increasingly felt isolated without the support of the royal family. In a chilling letter from October 1995, Diana expressed fears that her life was in danger, suggesting she might die in a staged accident. The authenticity of this letter has been confirmed, but its contents remain contentious. On the 31st of August in 1997, Diana tragically lost her life in a car crash in Paris. The world mourned her in a manner rarely seen in contemporary times. Her funeral, and the image of William and Harry walking behind her coffin, remains one of the most heart-wrenching royal moments of the 20th century. Even after her death, Diana's influence endures, with her values of compassion, connection, and kindness quietly shaping the public lives of her sons. William and Harry have embraced roles that carry her imprint, with William often speaking of her and honoring her legacy. What legacy did Princess Diana truly leave behind? How has her influence shaped the lives of her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, and the modern monarchy? And can a simple letter reveal the depths of her love and compassion? Princess Diana's legacy transcends the boundaries of royal life, embodied in her commitment to philanthropy and her candid discussions about mental health. She approached her royal duties with a grounded perspective, one that sought to humanize the often lofty ideals associated with the crown. Her son, Prince Harry, echoed her desire to break free from royal traditions, forging his own path while carrying forward her spirit of compassion and empathy. A recently uncovered letter from Prince William to Diana, though brief, captures the essence of her priorities and values. It reflects Diana's handwriting, infused with her unique voice and emotional depth, encapsulating a profound love, heartfelt gratitude, and an unwavering hope for the future. In these written words, she was not just a royal, she became a mother, expressing her affection to her children in a way that transcends titles and expectations. These letters, especially the one that resurfaced in 2004, act as a poignant time capsule. They rekindle Diana's warmth, wit, and wisdom, offering her admirers yet another opportunity to hear her voice, not through the sensationalized headlines of the tabloids, but directly from her unfiltered heart. What Diana initiated continues to resonate profoundly with the younger generation. Both Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle have embraced her legacy, drawing inspiration from her approach to practical parenting and public service. They prioritize empathy and emotional intelligence over the pomp and circumstance traditionally associated with royal life. Prince William, in particular, seems to carry on his mother's mission with unwavering dedication. He tackles pressing issues such as homelessness and mental health with openness, bravely addressing grief and trauma, subjects that were once shunned within royal circles. In this regard, Diana has emerged victorious. Once viewed as overly emotional or too independent, she has become a role model, not only for her children, but also for the contemporary monarchy as a whole. The lost letter from Princess Diana to her son William is more than just a relic. It stands as a testament to her enduring influence. It affirms what many have long sensed, that Diana's greatest role was not merely as the Princess of Wales, but as the loving mother of William and Harry. Though her life was tragically cut short, her voice, which once fell silent, continues to shape the world through the actions of her children, her charitable endeavors, and her unwavering humanity. This letter serves as evidence of a timeless truth. Behind the crown and the media headlines existed a woman whose love was boundless, a woman who left the world a better place through her kindness and compassion.